sounds good.
Good segment.
Oh yeah, I said it's like Kardashian.
Hi everyone, it's Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. A lot of you are asking me about the beatbox, how I was influenced and how I heard about the beatbox for the first time was because of this guy, Greg Pattillo. We just happened to be in the same town in New York City and we just decided to show you guys how the beatbox would be done. Greg, thanks so much for being here. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into beatbox out of classical training.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a professional musician. I went all the way through a grad degree program at the Cleveland Institute of Music, studying orchestral music.
With Josh Smith.
With Josh Smith. But then I couldn't find any work. So I sold everything I owned. I moved to San Francisco and I didn't know anybody there. And the first night there, I met my future wife and I met a bunch of street poets. And they were very inspiring. And they literally performed on a street corner. And I said, "You guys are really cool. Do you mind if I bring my flute and play for you guys?" And they were like, "Nah, that doesn't sound very cool." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I got to come up with like a cool way to impress these people. And then my wife got into school in New York City, so we moved here 19 years ago. And then again, I couldn't find any work, and so I went into the subway, and people didn't like the Telemann as much as they liked the Beatbox flute stuff.
Really?
And then I put videos up on YouTube in 2007.
Super Mario videos.
Super Mario Brothers, Inspector Gadget,
Yes,
and then almost overnight, then I had a flute career. Beatboxing on the flute, and I've been all around the world since then performing.
I still remember, it was mind-blowing. So I never, like all of you guys, we never expected such a thing from flute, classical trained flutists. How do you teach classically trained flutists how to learn the beatbox?
Yeah, there's three kind of beginning sounds. And there's a mnemonic, so that everybody can remember, which is boots, cats. Maybe you've heard boots, cats.
Yeah, I remember it from your video as well.
Okay, so boots, cats with beatbox would be... Right? So we'll get, yeah. So hold on. So everybody can do the TS sound, okay? It's not far from a flute articulation. It's...
That was easy.
Yeah, it's very simple. So... Right. Okay, and a good backbeat is a K sound. And there's lots of different Ks. Like there's... Like, right? There's lots of Ks. And so this is like, in English, if you say curtain, or curry, or curtsy.
So, and then...
Yeah, together.
Whoa, no, together.
Yeah, uh-huh. So I do a lot of inhale sounds, and I do a lot of inhale K sounds. And we can talk about that if you want to, too. These are very simple beatbox concepts.
After all that, you say very simple.
Very simple.
Basic.
Using like airy sounds, things like this are maybe different for like a professional flute player that's used to breathing and playing a big sound and filling a hall, and you have to change it a little bit to do the beatboxing. And so moving helps kind of keep the rhythm going.
Beat.
Okay, so this sound now, we have to get that down. And flute players have a problem making the sound, but
why is that?
I think because we're trained to do what we do, and we don't use our lips as a plosive on flute playing a lot. Now, if we open down here, so this is called the epiglottis, here, can you go? Yeah, the epiglottis. That's kind of, the epiglottis stops your air. So if you're a student playing the flute and you have like a tight throat, the thing that stops your air is the
more
Sounds
than
good.
kissing lips.
Oh yeah, I'd say it's like Kardashian. So boots cats now you can so we were and then on the strong beats we had beat so
I feel like I have this all air pressure, but then when it has to come out, I don't use that pressure out. It's just like dying away somewhere. It's like.
But I think a lot of these beatbox sounds, even the crazy ones that we work, you can work for 6 months to try to get some of these sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you can get it consistent, even if it's bad consistent, then you can slowly change it. Do you drive?
I don't.
I live in New York, so I don't have a car. But
Right.
even on the train, I like all the time. And if it's too weird, I'm usually not the weirdest person on the train. So.
At this point, can you show us really quickly your Super Mario a little bit?
Sure, just play it.
Yeah, ready? Just heard it for the first time live. This is unbelievable. So, guys, that's how the beatbox actually should be. Or something like that, right? I'm too nervous.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so even before I did beatbox, things like whatever, you had beatbox too. So that kind of like funky flute sound, I figured out by playing harmonica. That you do inhales,
Exhale.
which is so not like what we study in classical music, where you keep the line and you breathe musically with the phrase. But funky flute playing, you can do whatever you want to.
Right.
You know?
There's no rule. So what's the next step after?
See, that was a good
Oh,
one.
it's getting there.
Yeah.
If I don't think too much, it somehow comes out.
Don't think.
Right?
Just do. Yes. And so you're using, of course, because you're awesome, you're using like all of your breath to do this. But if you do, you will pass out. It's too much air.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I was
so-
feeling. Yeah, it's like
So
too much
instead,
air.
it's just enough air movement to make the sound. We can do anything
Wow.
together.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, don't we? Let's do the Bach Badinerie.
All right,
This
all
would
right.
be our rehearsal for our subway concert.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.
All right, see you guys in the subway station.
Yeah.